Alright, good talking to you. Let's... Okay, before I talk to... Oh, that's an autosave. Before talking to Everett, I want to talk to who I suspect might be the big muscular man in question. Hello.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Nope. I guess I can't. I mean, I don't... I maybe... okay, these are dock workers. There's got to be more muscular types involved. I mean, I just kind of assumed that the big racist man is the one in question. Alright, let's now go speak to the boss man. Every time I walk by, I am slightly tempted to mess with the cranes, but like, I know I shouldn't. I know for a fact that I should not be doing that. Hey man. Who did the thing?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Good God. I opened the door.
I'm glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
I may have gone inside and seen a collection of
Just
racist
as I
mugs.
thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Everart's Rainbow Coalition.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
Okay. The mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash with a hangman's clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people. With the power of politics.
Yes.
Politics.
Yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
Oddly,
Of
it
course.
seems to be true.
Weasel might have cleaned up after the
Believe
killers.
me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
Great technique. You'd make a great
Really?
sergeant.
I'm not so sure about it.
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer. You are.
So lynching and the strike are related. How?
Now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
And what do you mean by
Harry,
that?
This strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Hold on, you have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village. But the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Alright, go on. I was kind of excited for an elephant,
Now,
but...
I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
They move the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even
Just
their
a
own
little, huh?
negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
What makes you think the Wild Pines negotiator can't control them?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
And who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood. Making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
They're
That's a
like
bit.
you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Of course.
That sounds like organized crime.
Yeah.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error. Anyway.
So how do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry.
Like shoes?
These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
I'm pretty that explains the giant... muscular type! Oh my god!
Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial
Yeah.
elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
Yeah, the muscular guy isn't a racist, man. It's
That
our
does
scab
sound quite
man.
unlikely. Yes.
Alright.
The big guy leading the scabs at the gate is colossal.
It's all about Titus Hardy and his
Oh,
crew.
they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Where can I find them? The Union booth in the Whirling, which I definitely checked, was
You know
empty.
what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
The
All right.
lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
You mentioned a lawyer girl?
Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
I'm not gonna ask him to help me with... I don't know what the hell would the backing even be. So,
Was
good
it a
talk.
good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun.
Right.
But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yet?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Thank you, empathy. I'm definitely not a patriot of Revachol, because I barely know what Revachol is. I'm a hustler. I'm more left than you are. I'm This is such a funny line to say. I'm a hustler. I'm on that grind.
Yeah, that's perfect. My version of the left is not against the companies, it's with the companies. Honestly, what I have in mind is a business proposal. A left-wing business proposal, but still...
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What are the signatures
I'm
for?
glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
You should not give Kuno roller skates, you
There's a
madman.
nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
What about the current
They're just gonna have to
occupants?
deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
Are you 100% sure no one's going to end up
Am
homeless?
Harry, these people, Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them. They're gonna build a youth centre there. The value of their properties goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people, not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbour.
Kim, what do you think of
Depends.
this?
I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
Didn't you tell us who is this? I think something's wrong here, because he
He's
told
saying
us.
as little as possible, as vaguely as he can, deliberately omitting things.
What the heck? Okay,
On
where
the
is it?
coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it.
Across the
I
canal,
trust
so
your
we need
detective
to...
skills,
Got it.
Harry.
Okay. Alright, if I happen to be there, I can
You
ask.
bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here, you need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I know we can do business together.
I'm looking into your shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it
Ooh.
even shadier.
He
Oh,
sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
aw, I was gonna
See
say
you soon,
they're putting
Debater.
LSD in it
Just
instead of
kidding.
vodka.
But not too much.
Okay. Kim, it's 9 p.m. Is it past your bedtime yet? No. We did level up, but I'm not spending the points yet. Also, do we have anything to conceptualize? We can finish our advanced racial theory. Unlock a new slot? What? Oh my goodness. Did not realize that. Although we can also forget some things. Let's get out of here, though. And talk to the muscle man. You're still here.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long brief.
Oh my
just
God.
like we talked about before. I know you're probably a busy man being an important police officer and all, and personally, I think the more people keeping the peace, the better.
Okay, bye. Jesus Louise. Bro's a yapper. Right, that's still locked. I don't know, how do you not make it locked? Let's talk to the scab leader. Cause... methinks he might be questioning people. Damn, Kim's taking the lead. Alright. Let's head on down to Revachol Town. Still doing this, huh? Hey, buddy.
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again. Let's talk about our right to work. What's it to you?
Oh, I thought you looked
No.
real familiar.
Don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people. We're all
Yeah,
workers,
yeah.
right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling. Bouncer worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Never heard of
Done
it.
here. I have a strike to break.
Alright, never mind. I guess I can't talk to him and be like, hey, you're a muscular guy? You're a big guy? For me? Can't you see? Alright, let's go talk to this lad.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the
yes,
kitchen.
That door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Okay, what's behind it though?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, have you got it?
How much do I
A
owe you
lot.
again?
A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real. Like what?
A 13th of the way there. So that's progress, right? Right. What else do I got going on? What am I going to do next? Find out who is in the union box. Right. She should be around here somewhere. Thanks. Where's the rest of the armor? Pay for the app, track down your badge, put clothes in the trash, the victim's tattoo. Oh, right. I actually do know someone who understands history. Hello.
Hello again, sweetie. Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. You know where we are, right? That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise. Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. How would I even begin? I haven't. Speaking of history, you know what year it is. That's right.
Her relief is palpable.
I can tell that this
Okay.
is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Oh, sweetie. Revachol?
But they still have cops.
Blah blah blah.
Oh dear. But we...
This is all the same stuff we saw before.
She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Someone more educated in sweeping.
No, I'm not an...
Of course.
That's a good point. This...
Alright, not gonna
Hey.
happen. What? What's up? Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
How come there's word on the
Keep
street?
saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all
Am I
people
saying
who
that?
have more than 25 real in their pocket. Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I haven't said anything like that.
Not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to rip off that mask of social democracy and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that will devour and masticate mankind.
Am I? I feel like I'm
Everyone can
just
see
kind
that.
of schizophrenic.
Do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
What's this communism
Failure.
even about?
It's about failure.
I don't do
Of course
failure.
You do. You are failure. You are
Yeah.
communism. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb stomped, shat on. While everyone else is out partying, having a callous laugh, you will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother. You against the atom. the
It
charm
seems like
and the
quite a lot.
where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Star Wars:
Now
The
get
Last
to work,
Communist.
comrade.
I'm not
Very well.
rebuilding
I guess
communism,
no one
actually.
will build communism then. Tell the working man it's over, unless anyone has objections. No objections. It's mathematically impossible to achieve a classless society. Everyone knows
Damn.
this. Anyone? Anyone else? There's no one? There's no one. Okay then, lie down and let the water carry you downstream.
Damn. I'm guessing then there's probably some other stuff that could have chimed in. Like empathy. I have empathy at 2, so... I don't think I've heard authority speak ever. Well, it makes sense. None of these guys would be speaking much except the Spirit the Corp. Like, it's been these guys the whole game. Which, like, yeah, they would be. And then some of these guys down here, Perception and Composure. Composure especially, yeah. Alright. Goodbye, communism. That's not what I was expecting. I don't know who I could be speaking to. Is there anyone over here that I need to speak to?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Boxing for young athletes. Slipstream, Revitalize City. Nothing that's relevant, I don't think. Alright, what other quests do I have? Because I stopped at the tattoos. Who made the call? Ah, call Sylvie. I need to use... Okay, I can do that. That's something I can do right now. Because the shortwave is, I mean, it's right in the car here.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't guard give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Waiting.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
It's like 9:30, so...
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line
Oh,
for you.
oh, shit.
Yes,
Nice.
hello?
Hello, this is the police. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
All right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made the
No,
call?
sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Ah,
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the
Let's see.
Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast.
well, I know where the Union phone is.
It was
Alright.
someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
But why didn't you call? Didn't the corpse behind your workplace bother you?
Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
What does this Union have to do with
No one
anything?
calls the police. The Union would get angry.
And what do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
I am the authority.
Okay?
Okay, well, let's back off and ask something else.
Officer. Yeah, go on.
Why did you quit your job?
Why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Okay. Was it because of guard, though?
What? No, why would you even think that?
This last one is so fucking funny. He told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
See my badge?
I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
This
Yo.
exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no, I haven't. Sorry.
Real police would have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Kim doesn't have a uniform, and he seems real to
He's
me.
in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
I'm not gonna ask. Have you seen my gun? I am gonna ask her.
No, not this again. Everyone saw your cold.
Oh, I showed you my gun. What did
Trying
that
to
happen?
impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and
And what? What did I do?
you were waving it around in everyone's face. begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
Off what?
When you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that. I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains." Very nice visuals there.
Hey chat, what do you think of my brains on the walls bit? Is it a good bit? Is that a +2? Okay, I don't know what to say. Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay.
On the other end of the line.
Okay, but what happened to my
No
gun?
idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
True.
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
You know, my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the whirling.
You tried to jam it down the toilet, sir. Clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking...
Oh my god.
I am sorry about that. Anything else, detective?
Okay, I'm
I
good.
hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
She seemed angry with me.
No.
Oh.
She doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart.
Okay, but I'm a guy. Sure, it isn't about me.
Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag. No.
So true.
You're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Happy to help, but maybe I could just without all this internalized misogyny.
What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore?
She probably wants to go eat some sushi, right?
Act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down.
Oh
Tell
no.
it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boys' talk with God.
Oh no.
Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
No, God. Oh, I have to do it. Listen, I haven't done anything overtly stupid this playthrough. Please let me do this. Are you still there? Not this line. Oh my god, not this line. I got everything under control.
What?
No, God, the line! Oh my god. I was not prepared for these two lines to be the dialogue options. I am dying. I am sinking in my seat and dying, and goodbye. 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 Option 3, goodbye. Okay, you and Gar, right? A little trouble under the sheets? Say no more. Papa's got his. Big Papa.
What is happening in your head?
Oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
What? What is it?
You'll see, Lieutenant, you'll see. Wink again.
Call was dominated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
Oh my god.
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to Gart now.
I'm done with the radio.
Over and out.
In the cabin, you see us.
Okay, I am gonna talk to Gart. I'm gonna do it when Kim's not around, though.
Yes?
You seem to be following
Excuse me? You
Nothing.
have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean
I hope you
distinctive?
don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
Yeah.
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Why did the 41st send me? How do you think?
You pick over what's
Still
left
don't know.
of your frontal cortex.
How long have I been recording for? That's an hour. I think I am gonna... Okay, let's go through the quests one more time. Let's see what else is left. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Sing karaoke, we still need a sad song. We don't need to do this one. We kind of know about this one. You know where you are. Rich people. Huh. Track down my gun, whirling secret passages. Okay, smoker on the balcony, signatures forever art. Lieutenant Love. Maybe there's a rich person I can talk to over here.
An old
Who looks
complex
rich?
with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
But Emma's fashion
Wait
atelier.
for a minute or two.
Okay, never mind. Oof. I can go into this shop, right? No. Oh, because it's probably closed, because it's, like, late. Oh, my goodness. By the way, I actually forgot. How do I get home? Walk past Station 41 and through the market. Past the Boogie Street spearhead onto the other... There at the end of the streets. You no longer live there. Wait. Damn. Alright. Let's go back into the Whirling in Rags. Maybe there's still someone we can speak to upstairs. There was that lady, and I got Kim with me now. Actually, I haven't brought Kim into this room yet. Oh my god. Hey, Kim. Wait, what? Why can't I get into the room? Guards? Did you lock my door? Can I pry my door open? Kim,
Yes?
help. Okay. Shady areas. Locked container. Oh my god! That's how you do things. Well, I think I should have this equipped by default. Oh my god, I can equip both of these things at once. I'm just gonna walk around with a flashlight. Hey, Kim. I love the flashlight effects. Look at this little shadow puppet show I'm doing. Amazing. Can I bring him over here? Show the hole in the thing? Check this out,
Yes.
man. No? Nothing? Alright. Well, I think I am gonna end the recording here, collect my thoughts, figure out what I'm doing in the next video, but, I still think we made some good progress here, so I'll see you next time in our... Oh my god, next time with Detective Love.